Good morning, all of you guys. My name is Mubarak, a medical student in Chivas University. And I told you before that I will be able to cover up every topics that you need to know in MCH 101 and MCH 102. Now, I'm trying to introduce the topic to you, which is called real value function in mathematics. Now, what I want to explain to you is that a real value function, as we know, is defined as a rule that assigns to each element of the set X. So now, most of you used to like mix things up. One thing you need to know about real value function is that real value function is trying to define what function really means. Now, let us take a situation of a computer. Now, a computer receives what? Receives what? Input. Then what? Displays what? Output. So what you need to know between the two of them is this particular issue here of this function. Now this is the computer here, and the X is what you call the what? Input. Then is displaying the output. So when the computer receives information, it what? Displays what? Information on a what? Printed paper. So this is what real value function is trying to talk about. And you need to know it in order to know how to solve equations such as in what? In differentiation and integration. You have to know the meaning of function. Now, going to where we are before, we believe that what? A real value function is defined as a rule that assigns to each what? Element of the set x. Then the function of x is said to be what? The result of what? Y. Now, we believe real value function to produce what is called the domain and the codomain. Now, we believe that the domain is set of all possible input values for which the function is defined. And then inputs are found in the domain. And this is what I've been bringing back to you before, that a domain is a set of what? Of all possible input values. When we are talking about input values, I said in the computer receives what we call inputs. And this is what the domain is trying to what? Talk about here. Then now we now have what we call this particular function of what? To be x squared. Now the function of x squared here, we believe it to be x here. So I'm trying to show an illustration to you guys on the meaning of this domain, and in order to show the clarification of this, we believe that the function of x squared is said to be this. So you know, we already said that x is what we call the input and y is said to be the what? Output. Then we believe it to be that x here, all the values inside here, raised to power what? Square. So 0 square will give you what? 0. 1 square will give you what? 1. 2 square will give you what? 4. 3 square will give you what? 9. So the domain here are producing the result here. So now, going to what we have here before, here now, we believe that the codomain is a set of all possible values that the function can map into. In this particular case here, we will talk about mapping and functions in my next video. So, in order for you to get a brief understanding about it, because in mappings, we believe that mapping is the association of two or more sets and its elements together. So what you need to know about this thing is this particular topic is going to also be what? A mapping, which you need to know. These are the basis of what? Fundamental mathematics. So here now we have what we call what codomain is a set of what? All possible values that the function can map into. This is said to be the codomain. But you will ask me, why is it that codomain are range are somehow the same? The thing is, range is trying to describe all the what? All the output values inside the codomain. So that means that range is a what? Is a subset of the codomain. Is a subset of the codomain. While range is a set of all actual output values. Now these are the actual output values that are inside the codomain. 0, 1, 4, and 9. So these are the actual rate of values. While codomain is the shell covering the what? The range values inside, which is also called the output. So here now, I want you to take this particular note that not all elements of the codomain are in the what? Range, but every element of the range belongs to the codomain. Firstly, I would like to tell you that we will go to types of real value function, and I will also solve some solutions with you. Stay tuned.